Parliament insists that it has not got any official communication from the Attorney General over the fate of the 4 expelled NRM MPs. This follows last week's constitutional ruling directing the Speaker Rebecca Kadaga through the Attorney General to immediately temporarily restrain the MPs from entering the August House, deny them seats therein, and from participating in any parliamentary activities.
Parliament has not yet received any formal communication about the court order and the Constitutional Court ruling, and therefore, since we have not done that, the status quo remains.
That response is refuted by the government spokesperson Ofono Pondo. He says the Attorney General delivered the official communication on Friday the 6th of September, the same day that the ruling was given, attaching a copy of the court order.
Following that directive by court, the Attorney General, the Honorable Peter Nyong'o, extracted the directive of court as required by law and submitted the directive of court to the office of the Speaker of Parliament, a copy of which I have here.
NTV has seen a copy of the letter with a parliamentary stamp showing that the letter was received, and a copy of the court order which was also extracted by the Attorney General and signed by the Registrar of the Constitutional Court.
As soon as the communication is received from the Attorney General, as the Constitutional Court ordered, the Speaker will study the ruling and the letter and will definitely communicate to the concerned parties what her decision is after she has made careful analysis of the ruling, the letter, and any other issues, the Constitution and the rules of procedure of Parliament.
We don't expect the Speaker of Parliament to question the order of court. We don't expect her to try and interpret what the court order means. That would be contempt of court. We expect her to comply and keep the 4 MPs out of Parliament until the determination of the main case by 15th next month.
All eyes now turn to the Speaker Rebecca Kadaga whether she will indeed effect the directive of the court or have a divergent legal interpretation. In a similar development, the embattled MPs, through their lawyers, Victoria Advocates, have written to the Speaker to halt the implementation of the directive of the Constitutional Court until Wednesday, when the Supreme Court listens to their appeal. This after the Supreme Court adjourned when both parties in the appeal failed to file the relevant documents supporting their arguments. The decision was pronounced by Justice Bart Katurebe on behalf of the bench of 7 judges. The MP's legal team wants the Supreme Court to stay the decision of the Constitutional Court to keep the legislators temporarily out of Parliament. The MPs are also seeking that the Supreme Court stays the proceedings of the Constitutional Court, since there are other pending applications in the lower court. This includes the application currently before the High Court, in which the embattled MPs are contesting the expulsion from the NRM party.
Documents, we prepared them over the weekend, they were ready, but they need to be stamped by the registrar before we serve them. This morning, we are in a court at 9:30. Their lordship very wisely said, we are giving you Wednesday to file everything. And it is a proper order, and we are happy with it, and we shall obey.
Solomon Serwanja, NTV.